Lincoln Park, let me see, 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 let me see. All my in the state.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. In this
Brad Cumming is now live. Streaming NBA 2K25, NBA 2K25 76ers franchise mode.
Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. At this early stage of the season, Greg, it seems like a lot of coaches hold back a little bit. What do you think?
Well, you don't want to show all your cards right away. And this is a good time to try some different things, save your go-to strategies, and also just experiment with different lineups.
Now here's Embiid over Howard. A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the 76ers. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Carroll. You can't get that one. Good work defensively by Millsap. Here's Schroeder. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. A putback. Carroll with the rebound. And the 76ers with possession. From the arc. Rebounded by Sefolosha. Schroeder against Carroll. Schroeder passes to Sefolosha. Millsap kicks to Korver. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Sefolosha finds Howard. Here's Korver for three. Drains the three-pointer.
That catch and shoot game of Korver is lethal. His ability to immediately fire off the pass is good as it gets.
Now here's Carroll. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Takes the 13-footer. A shot by McConnell, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Millsap a screen. Pass to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Korver from the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
And that one's good. Millsap.
Really a smart player, Paul Millsap. I mean, he just has a sense of what to do and when to do it, especially cutting after setting the pick.
Now here's Carroll. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
at the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. In the third spot, the Hawks.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to McConnell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
One shot.
That's good from McConnell. Now Schroeder. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Korver. There's the triple. Saric grabs the board.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to McConnell. Here's the floater. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bobbed up there for Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. Now Carroll takes the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Schroeder with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Outside Korver. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Carroll. 5 on the clock. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Millsap a screen on Carroll. Shooter passes to Millsap. They get a hand on it.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
A shot by McConnell, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And here's Schroeder. Rebound by the 76ers.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now, here's McConnell. Here's Embiid. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Howard. Here's Schroeder. Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
McConnell kicks to Carroll. Shoots over Schroeder. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Hardaway's checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Here's Schroeder, still without a basket. Millsap a screen on Simmons. Schroeder dishes to Hardaway. Millsap sets the pick for Hardaway. It's good from long range.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. 6-point game. Here's Saric. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And he hammers that one down right in the face of Dario Saric.
And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with force.
The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Embiid. Over Howard. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Now Schroeder. No one near him. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Carroll. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Carroll's got his second basket of the night.
An exceptionally strong passer for his age. Simmons easily finds his teammate.
Hardaway finds Korver. From downtown. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Simmons with it. Still yet to score. Clock at 6. Pass to Carroll. The tray. Rebounded by Korver.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Hardaway gets to Korver. Millsap passes to Howard. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Pass to Korver. The Hawks working the ball around. Howard with a screen on Carroll. Here's Hardaway, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. McConnell passes to Saric. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I think the offensive game of Saric is really good and continues to evolve. Encouraging to see him be aggressive inside.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Go for the Hawks. Splitter is checked in for Howard. Muscala comes in for Paul Millsap. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Kyle Korver. And then for Philadelphia, Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Saric. Grant comes in for T.J. McConnell. And Robert Covington subbed in for T. Here's Muscala. And it's Hardaway atop the key. Sefolosha finds Hardaway. Splitter with a screen on Covington. Shot clock at 5. To end the cold streak. And it's Schroeder missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Simmons passes to Embiid. It's Covington on the wing. Pass to Simmons. Embiid sets the pick for Simmons. And he banks in the layup.
And Simmons using his natural strength that time, just overpowering the inside presence.
And here is Muscala. On the wing, Hardaway. There's the pick. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Dennis Schroeder. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like he can do more.
Yeah, you know, his issue is more mental right now, I think. He just needs to block out the distractions and get back to being the star that he is.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
And the Hawks making a change here. Prince is checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Hall's checked in. Hardaway hits them both. 1:39 left in the first. Outside, Covington. Simmons sinks that one from the post.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The Hawks leading by 4. Pass to Sefolosha. It's Prince on the wing. Sefolosha kicks to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from 20. Rebounded by Holmes. The 76ers trail by 4. Covington down low. Covered by Sefolosha. Holmes with a screen on Hardaway. To the paint. Holmes, good.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Sefolosha. Upside Prince. Now here is Sefolosha. Splitter with a screen on Simmons. Hardaway, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Hall passes to Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And the Hawks with possession here. Now here is Hardaway. 5 points in the game. Pass to Splitter. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
The Hawks leading. Pass to Sefolosha. And here is Muscala. Nothing on the board. Outside Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Sefolosha. Here's Splitter. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Simmons. Some wondered if the NBA would adjust the age requirements, Greg. Ultimately, no changes were made.
And overall, it's made the league better. Maybe down the line they can revisit the topic, but as it stands, it has been a huge success for our league.
And the rookie, Simmons, using his size to his advantage there. Nice execution.
Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat. And then on Wednesday, they'll tip it off a homestand starting with the Milwaukee Bucks.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia, trailing by 2. Grant with a screen on Hardaway. Hardaway against Simmons. Got a hand on it. Hardaway against Covington. Now Hardaway, he's got 5, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hardaway has got 7 points.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Grant sets a screen for Simmons. Pass to Grant. Covington with it. Hasn't made one yet. And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Now, here is Muscala. Sefolosha kicks to Muscala. On the wing, Hardaway. Guarded by Simmons. The 19-foot shot. Rebounded by Holmes.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Grant. And Splitter pulls it down. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Sefolosha passes to Splitter. Prince kicks to Muscala. On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by Covington. That shot, no good. The 76ers trail. Here's Hall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And the 76ers making a change here. Long's checked in. And he's good on the second.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
To the left side wing. Outside Hardaway. Splitter sets a screen for Hardaway. And it's Hardaway again missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Long. And here is Holmes. Simmons inside. And then Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Now, here is Muscala. Still scoreless. Splitter with a screen on Simmons. Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Long. Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And in terms of scoring points off turnovers, a solid season for them. They were in the top half of the league. One of those stats that tells you about a team's level of aggression.
And the block numbers you mentioned, that's a clear sign of how dominant they were in terms of interior defense. That was a hallmark of theirs. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Prince outside. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Millsap. Trying to end the drought. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You just can't allow Millsap to get that kind of position. I mean, once he does have it, he's determined to score or at least get fouled.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
He's off on the first.
You know, to me, Paul Millsap is a classic example of a Velcro guy. Just holds things together. Plays hard at both ends of the floor, and all he's interested in is impacting the game in a positive way.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Carroll. Sharch with the screen for Carroll. Over Prince. The shot by Carroll, no good. Here the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against the Bulls.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Here's Grant following the basket by Paul Millsap. Pass to Sharch. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The shot by Carroll, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Howard setting the pick for Hardaway. Hits it from three-point range. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Holmes with a screen on Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Simmons can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 5. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
For the Hawks, Korver comes in for Mike Muscala. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Prince. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. T.J. McConnell comes in for Jeremy Grant. Now, here's Howard. He had 19 points in the win against Chicago. There's Schroeder. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail by 5. Simmons on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. Now Simmons, 8 points for him. Up top, McConnell. And off the front iron, and in it goes. McConnell's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is something Simmons loves to do. He's all for trying to get his teammates going.
Schroeder outside, takes a 3, knocks down the 3-ball. Schroeder's got 5.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Sharch. Over Millsap. The shot by Sharch, no good. The Hawks leading by 6. Korver kicks it over to Schroeder. Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. That doesn't go either for Schroeder. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. The jump hook. Rebounded by the Hawks. Millsap's got 4 rebounds in this game. Korver passes to Hardaway. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Embiid, no good. Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And it's slammed in by Howard.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
The 76ers trail by 8. Carroll passes to Simmons. Back to Carroll. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight.
And for a rookie, Simmons really savvy with the ball. He knows how to get guys open.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 5. Here's Millsap. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Simmons passes to Carroll. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Millsap. Hardaway kicks to Korver. Here's Schroeder. Now Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Carroll. Hardaway, no good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for the Hawks. And the 76ers also making a change. Covington's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
You know, he's going to continue to vary those if that's how they're going to be.
Pass to Embiid. Over Howard. It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down to just 3 in the basket from Joel Embiid.
And when you talk about upside, Embiid's got it all. He can score from the post, face you up, rebound, protect the rim. He's further along than I thought he'd be.
Millsap misses. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Schroeder against Carroll. Up and in on the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Atlanta lead.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. Into the lane. Covington with the steal. Pass to Carroll. Shoots over Schroeder. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Sefolosha finds Korver. The Hawks working the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Howard, the pass to Sefolosha. Off target from 3-point range.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Millsap, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
With long arms and excellent skill and understated strength, Millsap bullies the defender on the finish.
McConnell scanning the floor. Charge a screen on Korver. Here's McConnell, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyle Korver. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
And he can't hit the second. It'll count. That shot off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers. Right now, a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah, plenty of adjustments in the early stages. And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's do it.
Playing for
one another. That phrase gets overused. Kenny, get on beat.
But tonight, it's right.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is T.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The Hawks leading. Schroeder with the ball. For 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now, here's McConnell for the tie, and he sinks the layup. Carroll's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
Another basket for him, and anytime he touches it, you just think it's going in.
And here is Cephalosha. He has yet to score. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On the wing, Cephalosha. Back to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Carroll. And it's Schroeder missing. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. The shot by Sharch, no good. Hawks shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. Pass to Howard. Outside Millsap. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
All right, a chance here to check out some stats for Korver. How he performed last season. He was around 9 points per last year. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Pass to Cephalosha. With the clock winding down, and Cephalosha with the jam.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
And here's McConnell. Back to Carroll. Now, here's McConnell. Here's Embiid. He's guarded by Howard. Excellent D from Howard. Hawks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Cephalosha against Covington. And here's Korver from the arc. Good on the triple. And it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Do not let Korver get it off from the corner. Kyle's automatic.
Bounce pass from Carroll. McConnell passes to Embiid. Rebound by the Hawks. Howard's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Howard with a screen on Carroll. Outside for Korver. Misses the three. The 76ers trail by 5. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. It's Carroll on the wing. Covered by Cephalosha. To the inside. Here's George. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Millsap. Atlanta leading by 5. Korver passes to Schroeder. Popped up there for Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Check out the numbers for Millsap. He's coming off an excellent season, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Here's McConnell. He's got 7. Carroll with the 3. Rebounded by Cephalosha. And here's Cephalosha. He brings it up for the Hawks. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Pass to Korver. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Tell you what, you've got to get to Korver right away. This guy has unlimited range and a lightning quick release.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most.
Hi there.
Pass to Carroll. Can they get it? Bangs home the trifecta. Carroll's got 16 points.
Looking dangerous from deep.
Atlanta leading by 6. Now Schroeder, 8 points for him. Trying to break that ice cold streak, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clever move by Schroeder there, ensuring that he drew the foul while also still getting the shot up.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
Schroeder hits them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw
Are
shooting,
you here?
that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now, here's McConnell. He has 7.
And he anticipates the contact and gets in good position to get the call. That was just smart, tough basketball.
He shot 3 of 5 from the line.
2 shots. Thundersticks.
That's good from McConnell. And both free throws good for McConnell. And so here's Atlanta. 6-point lead. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Hawks second.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Carroll against Schroeder. Millsap sets the pick for Sefolosha. Back to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Howard setting the pick for Schroeder. Shoots over Embiid, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's McConnell. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Carroll. A 3-ball. Buries it from three-point range. Carroll's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Philadelphia. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. And here's Millsap, covered by Saric. Puts it up from 12. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist from Sefolosha. And that's 11 points for Millsap. The 76ers trail by 5. Carroll with it. He's got 19. Embiid with a screen on Schroeder. Outside Carroll. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Covington against Sefolosha. Pass to Howard. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Saric.
And you really have to toe that line with the physicality just to prevent Howard from the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mike Muscala is checked in for the Hawks. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Kyle Korver. Then for the 76ers, Jeremy Grant comes in for T.J. McConnell. And Simmons subbed in for T.